Hey, I need somebody to talk to, so I decided to turn this thing on. Everything has been itself. Whatever. I'm over here with my little tea with a little too much milk because that's all I like it. And a lot of sugar too. I'm not even gonna pretend like I like anything else. And I got a very cheap cigarette. That's always flavored because I'll be real, cigarette tastes like shit. Come on, I just need the nicotine at an affordable price. Second one today. Just recollecting myself. This is my last week of employment for the company. And I don't have a lot of things to say about it right now. I think that whatever is done has been done, you know, that kind of feeling. And I feel like I like to imagine that my soul is at peace. I like to imagine so. However, that is the case, I'm not too sure. Tonight I'm going to screening A Sentimental Value by Joaquin Jue. I don't know how to say his name. I've watched his 2018's The Worst Person in the World. That's a beautiful movie. Yes. Man, oh, it's so good. You know, right now I just want somebody to talk to. Right now, my mind just feel like somewhere down the line, I would like something, you know. I keep chasing a lot instead of actually finding something new in my life. Chasing, not finding. That's crazy though. It's like the other day I think about, oh, let's go vegan because it's good. And I thought about a lot, like, oh, what's a good vegan recipe? Because I don't want to fuck up again. Every time I had lentils, I never thought about maybe the fact that lentils is bad. Maybe lentils are bad. People keep eating it, so maybe it's my bad cooking. Or maybe my taste isn't adjusted. There's a lot of reasons to advocate for veganism, but one of which is that it's simpler. Supposedly, or at least that's the goal I implied to myself, that I wanted to have simpler things in my life. So I try to get them. Simplicity. But the more I overthink this shit, like last night it was like 1 a.m. when I thought to myself, oh my god, where can I find fucking tomato paste? Because I found this recipe called pasta e sisi. It's an Italian recipe. It's very simple. One of the simplest chickpea recipes I've ever seen is that you cook it in onion, garlic, tomato, and tomato paste, and rosemary. Rosemary I already have, but tomato paste I don't. And I overthink shit a lot. Like, oh, where do I buy them? Turns out Ông Chà Vả has one. It's very, very cheap, like 20-something thousand, compared to the import that has less volume and also 190-something thousand because it's an imported good. Funniest thing, Ông Chà Vả does not have a expands network of products in the north. So, while this is an interesting entrepreneurial opportunity here, but I'm not too sure about the spice market. Anyway, that's not my problem at hand. It's just that I think to myself, like, bro, you're doing this to adapt to your life, and you're trying like really fucking hard to reach out. Like, if chickpeas are good for you, you should probably find a way that can pull forwardly, like make chickpeas. And it's like an over-striving to get something that you don't even overthink too much about. And now you've come to self-conscious about it. You just feel like, oh my fucking god, I'm trying too hard again. I'm damaging myself over the things that maybe aren't even that worth it. maybe it is worth it, objectively speaking. Be going eating less meat, depending less on the meat industry, and also eating simpler on protein sources or healthy, and also highly like dense in soluble fiber that's good for digestive system. At the same time, it's like, do I need this right now? Am I overthinking it? I maybe am. Like, it's torn between like, oh, I'm a selfish fucking person. I don't need these fucking things. Yet I strive for them nonetheless. That's been bugging me a bit. I'm feeling a little bit depressed about it. I mean, that's an overwhelming trap. It's like, oh, you're just wrapping your thoughts. That happens way too often. I used to shame myself a lot for it, but nowadays, fuck. Whatever. It's the same old struggle on every journey that I've been in. It's that suddenly, for a moment, I became too self-conscious to the point where I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. And I put it all on myself. I don't think it's a very healthy way to go about life. I think it's fucking terrible. That's what you're asking. But lately I've been trying to learn to encourage going on the process instead of retreating anytime you see an obstacle, especially an obstacle that's self-conscious. Self-consciousness is just another obstacle. It's not something wholeheartedly like it's just a wrench. Like somebody's throwing a wrench in. It's not the whole system is wrong. It's not at work. Everything is at work. That's what I try to remind myself every day. Lately, I'm trying to read this fucking guy, James Allen. He's a very prominent self-help author back in the 1900s, early 1900s, in fact. His most published work is "As a Man Thinketh," which is inspired from a excerpt from Proverbs in the Bible. It's interesting how many spiritual teachings are kind of like the same, and like not to be fair, I think it's just a problem, just that Buddhism and Western spheres often have a more intellectual interpretation, like a more academic, so they keep more of a academic integrity and maintains the teaching as is instead of the cultural monuments of it. I think that's the problem with Christianity as well, is that we don't look at the teaching, just look at the activities that surrounds it. Because if you were in Burma or Myanmar and you look at Buddhism, it's probably the same way we look at Christianity right now. It's bureaucracy, a lot of manipulation and a lot of cheating and a lot of lobbying bullshit. What the fuck am I doing with my life right now? It's kind of hard to like maintain your trust when everybody who's hold the same status you do is fucked up. I think that's a new way I'm going about this. It's just that I try not to think about the label and just think about the things that I can read. Just the letters. Are you a Buddhist? No, I'm not a Buddhist. Fuck Buddhism, really. It's just a religion. All religion is kind of shit. But what they say is cool. The Dhammapada has a lot of teachings that you can hold up with you. Some of them are a bit boring. To be fair, Dhammapada and Proverbs are kind of the same, as in like Reader's Digest of religions, like teachings. So to say, I still think they're worth it then. So yeah, so occasionally the past one is like, oh, it's a pretty good fucking line. It goes hard. Yeah, that's good enough exercise for me. Just verbal exercise to keep myself talking. I should talk more like Vietnamese. Okay, that's it.